A very good evening, bringing you the very latest from here at home and around the world. This is Primetime News, live on News Fest. I'm Mahina Bongzo.
And I'm Ramesh Rugal Bandara. We'll start off with a look at your headlines tonight. UNP General Secretary says that he requested the Elections Commissioner to only deploy police personnel for election duty in the north. Sri Lanka rated positive in sovereign ratings. GMOA alleges that patients are greatly inconvenienced by unqualified foreign doctors. Valuable equipment robbed from the Maharagama Teacher Training College.
Moving on to the stories in detail now. The 27th Asian Parliamentarians meeting on population and development was declared open by President Mahinda Rajapaksa in Colombo today.
The meeting, organized by the Asian Population and Development Association, is conducted under the theme The World Population at 7 Billion. The Asian Parliamentarians meeting on population and development, which was first held in 1981, brought together 17 countries including Afghanistan, Australia, Bangladesh, Cambodia, China and India. Delegates representing these countries were present at today's meeting.
I hereby declare open the 27th Asian Parliamentarians meeting on population and development.
Population rise poses to our societies a multitude of challenges: poverty reduction and prevention of environmental degradation. Unregulated increase of the population would have catastrophic effects, including water and food shortages. There is an urgent need for universal access to reproductive health, family planning, information and services, especially for young people. Adequate technical and financial support need be provided to strengthen the health systems to face the challenges of the present-day demands. Acting as a conduit between the government and the society, parliamentarians too can play an important role in enacting necessary legislation, disseminating information, securing funding, and coordinating services for the benefit of the people they represent.
Meanwhile, the President paid his last respects to the late wife of Minister Reginald Kure, Sheila Marion Kure, last night. Sheila Marion Kure, who was suffering from a long-term illness, was 62 years old at the time of her demise.
President Mahinda Rajapaksa requested the people in the north to assist in the development drive of the country while safeguarding the peace that was achieved. The President further said that the Uttara Vasante program is a program that provides a good future for the people and especially children in the north. The President made this comment while addressing a public meeting in the Verani Junction in Kites, Jaffna today. The President had noted that the government had provided all the development that was needed for the north.
You're with News First, coming up on the news tonight. We take a closer look at the electorates going through the polls on the 23rd to elect local government representatives. Metropolitan Police Commissioner resigns over the phone hacking scandal. And also, Danny Pedrosa returns to the podium in Germany in grand style. Details of these stories and much more coming up later on in the news. On our developing story tonight, General Secretary of the United National Party, Tissappa Naika, says that during the meeting with the Elections Commissioner, they requested that only police be deployed for local government elections in the northern province. They made this observation while speaking to the media subsequent to the meeting.
A meeting between the Elections Commissioner and General Secretaries of political parties was held at the Elections Secretariat in Rajagiriya today.
මේ වන විට සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මීට පෙර තිබුණු මැතිවරණ තත්ත්වයන් ගත්තාම ඉතාමත්ම සාමකාමී මැතිවරණ ව්‍යාපාරයක් පෙනී යනවා.
When we look at the past, elections were held peacefully. When we look at the election complaints, the numbers are very low. The incidents are minor in nature as well. We should be happy about that. As members of the Mahinda Rajapaksa government and as members of the SLFP and UPFA, we are bound to assist in holding a free and fair election.
Attention was focused more on the Jaffna elections. This is because there have been a lot of clashes and intimidation in the peninsula. We made a special request to only deploy police personnel on election day as well as during the preliminary work in view of the election in the area.
During the transportation of ballot boxes, apart from the police, representatives of political parties will also be able to drive behind these vehicles. He said that after obtaining permission, these representatives can travel behind these vehicles. The Commissioner pledged that only police personnel will be deployed in the Kilinochchi area, while police personnel will also be dispatched to other areas for security. He further said that elections will be held with the intervention of the police and not the army.
There are only 5 more days for the second phase of the 2011 local government elections. Elections for 65 local government bodies, which includes 55 Pradeshya Sabhas, 9 urban councils and 1 municipal council, will be held on July 23rd. This local government poll covers 20 districts. Today we feature the first of a series of episodes focusing on the local government bodies for which elections are being held under the second phase of the election.
Elections will be held for 6 local government bodies of 3 districts in the Western Province. They are Kadula Municipal Council, Kaspa Urban Council and Homagama Pradeshya Sabha. Incidentally, this is the first election for the Kadula Municipal Council. It was earlier categorized as an urban council. 163,829 individuals are eligible to vote in Kadula. 28 members will be elected to the Kadula Municipal Council. 17 members will be elected to the Kaspa Urban Council. There are 119,460 individuals who are eligible to vote in Kaspa. 160,840 electors will have the opportunity to select 23 local government representatives to the Homagama Pradeshya Sabha. What are the preparations for the election in Colombo?
All the staff that will be deployed for election duties have completed training. 4,520 officers will be deployed at polling centres, while 2,394 will be deployed at counting centres. Security has been provided to all polling centres.
Elections for the Minuangada Urban Council and Athanagala Pradeshya Sabha in the Gampha district will also be held on the 23rd. 6,182 voters are eligible to cast their ballot at 4 centres to elect 11 members to the Minuangada Urban Council. 23 members will be elected to the Athanagala Pradeshya Sabha from the votes of 125,132 eligible voters. The election in Athanagala will be conducted in 80 centres. The election for the Agalawata Pradeshya Sabha of the Karutra district, which was postponed the previous time, will also be held on the 23rd. 11 members are to be elected from the votes of 158,638 eligible voters. Meanwhile, in the Gaul district, elections will be held at Alpite, Badegama and Akvimana Pradeshya Sabhas. 158,638 voters are eligible to cast their ballot at 141 centres for these Pradeshya Sabhas. 15 members will be elected to the Alpite Pradeshya Sabha, 14 to the Akvimana Pradeshya Sabha, while 17 will be elected to the Badegama Pradeshya Sabha. The Yakurasa Pradeshya Sabha of the Mathura district will also go to polls on the 23rd. 38,792 voters are eligible to cast their ballot to elect 12 members to the Akurasa Pradeshya Sabha.
Colombo Fort Magistrate Lanka Jaratna stated in court today that she will remind the Attorney General to institute legal action against the suspects in the attack on the head office of the Sirasa Media Network. She made this statement when the suspects in the case were produced before court today.
Making submissions before court, the lawyers appearing for Sirasa stated that they are yet to receive legal advice from the Attorney General's Department. 15 of the 16 suspects connected to the attack on the head office of Sirasa Media Network appeared in court today. A warrant was issued for the suspect who did not appear in court, and notice was issued on the individual who signed his bail application. The case will be taken up again on the 26th of September. Attorneys at law URW De Silva, GG Arul Pragasam and Jayant Dias appeared on behalf of Sirasa.
If there is a program to provide some sort of understanding for the future generation regarding the path of education in this country, then this building, which could be considered as a museum under such a program, is to be handed over to the Maharagama Central College. This building, which provided practical knowledge to teachers in the island who teach technology related to industries, is currently owned by the Teachers Training College in Maharagama. During its early stages, the Maharagama Central College also functioned as an entity attached to the Teachers Training College in Maharagama. The Maharagama Central College, which was known as the Maharagama Practical College, was later established as a separate school with a plot of land to its name. The technology building belonging to the Teachers Training College is located on this particular plot of land allocated for the Central College. However, since 2000, a particular political figure in the area had planned to hand over this building to the Central College. As part of this plan, several vehicles and equipment in this technology building were distributed to schools located in Maharagama in 2007, thereby creating a situation where teachers across the island who are pursuing the subject of technology at the Teachers Training School are unable to gain a practical knowledge on the subject. Incidentally, while this technology building is now uninhabitable, several pieces of equipment worth millions of rupees which were in the building have been stolen on several occasions within the past 4 years. The latest robbery had occurred last Thursday in broad daylight. A security guard at the Teachers Training College had informed the vice principal of the college that a lorry carrying a stock of equipment had left through the main gate of the Maharagama Central College last Thursday. A complaint lodged by the vice principal at the Maharagama police yesterday states that when he had arrived with the security guard to the Maharagama Central College, the principal of the school, who was present at his office at the time, had stated that the lorry was carrying a stock of equipment which belonged to the school. This complaint was made yesterday after it was revealed that a stock of equipment worth 1 million rupees, which was in the building, had gone missing. Incidentally, the principal's office of the Maharagama Central College is located close to this building. It is believed that electric saws were used to cut off heavy equipment which had gone missing. The electricity supply to this building was disconnected nearly 3 years ago. The vice principal of the Teachers Training College told Action TV that when he had gone to the Maharagama police to lodge a complaint regarding the robbery, the police OIC had initially refused to accept the complaint. The distance between the Maharagama police and this location is less than a kilometer. The police OIC had arrived at the location today and commenced investigations following the complaint lodged yesterday. Meanwhile, the principal of the Maharagama Central College told Action TV that he cannot make a statement regarding the incident. By revealing to the country the items that were stolen from a state institution which is located close to a police station along with the thieves who stole the items, shouldn't the police establish that it has no connections with the thieves? Deputy Inspector General of Police, in charge of the Western Province Southern Range, this is over to you.